Hi everyone, it's Catherine here from Chaos Creates. Thanks for joining me on my channel today. I am here to share with you a layout I'm creating for Confessions of a Paper Addict, and given that it is Valentine's Day tomorrow, I am using the love banner. Now this was just released in February, so go and check it out in the Etsy store. And as you can see, I've cut it out on some white cardstock. I have these two cute little pictures of Seb and I. These were taken back in 2019, and it was on Valentine's Day. We were all down the beach, but this was, one of my little Valentine's photos. And he was such a little cutie. He had these beautiful little dimples. But I digress. I'll go through what we're doing now. I'm just picking out a background paper. And yeah, when I came across this, I thought, oh, that might be good, but I just wanted to flick through the rest. So I've got the Jen Hatfield. Uh, Truly, no, what's the collection called? I'll come back to you. So I am just flicking through the papers, and I really like this background piece because it reminded me of sort of the sunset at the beach. Yeah, I just thought it worked really well. So I am going to use that as my background. Now I'm just going through the 6x8 paper pad and selecting some papers that I think can work to back the love piece of this cut file. So just back those words. This banner is so gorgeous. I know some of the other DT members have used it, and it's so sweet. So I'm going to go ahead here and just trace around the inside pieces that I've kept, cut them out, and then stick them down. I don't make you watch all of this. I'm just showing you this one letter. So I'm just cutting a slight little edge just past uh, the pencil marks that I made, and I'm going to go ahead and cut out the inside piece with my X-Acto knife and just glue that down there. And now I do have to trim up a little bit, off camera, just to make sure those pieces fit, but they fit well enough. I do just trim it. So as you can see, I have backed that whole cut file. Now I'm just going ahead and cutting out some of these cut aparts. Now this is the Peaceful Heart collection by Jen Hadfield, and I really loved these cut apart sheets, these 3x4 cut apart sheets. So I have just ended up selecting one photo to document this moment instead of using the two. I thought about using the two, but I really wanted those two other cut apart pieces to support my photo. There was a lot in there that I could have used, but I picked out the one with the floral and blessed, and the other one says good things are coming. And so I'm placing those. Oh, I am just sorry, I'm fiddling around to check them out. But yes, those are the two that I settle on. And so I want to go ahead and kind of glue down this banner piece because I didn't want it moving around and I wanted it to sort of stay still. So I do go ahead and just tack that down. It's actually glued enough, and I do come in and glue it in a few other places, but that was working really well. And then I am going to come in again with some other of the 6x8 paper to back my photo. I just wanted a little bit more of a background on it. I have matted the photo on some white cardstock, but I needed something else to kind of make it stand out. So I'm just going through the papers, and this was this beautiful, yeah, it's quite a darker color, but it's got these little gold spots on it, and I really liked that. So I'm going to back my photo, and I just feel like that makes it pop a little bit more. I'm just trimming out my cut aparts there, the 3x4s, and I'm going to put those either side. So I do decide to mount my photo on some foam. So I'm just going off camera there to grab that. It's around the other side of my desk, so I'm just grabbing that there. But while I am sticking those down just with my ATG, I will let you know that I have left links to this cut file, this beautiful new cut file, and I will also leave links to the Confessions of a Paper Addict Facebook group. Over there you will find some free cut files. Go ahead and join if you haven't already. It's a fantastic group to share your layouts and get plenty of inspiration from the rest of the design team and everyone else in the community. So I'm taking some of these die cut pieces pieces. So I'm laying out those butterflies, and I'm just picking out some other floral elements. So I have the die cut ephemera for this collection, and also this sticker booklet. And so there's quite a bit there. And then I've got these flare buttons. Now these are sort of a um, what are they? These are the Pinkfresh Studio ones, I think. So these sort of chipboard enamels, and I picked that one out that says love, and I really like that. And now I've got so this kit came from Kitaholics kits, and so there's a bit of a mix of collections, but they work really well together. So I'm using these puffy hearts. That was from a Vicki Boutin collection, and I've sort of spotted those around, and they turned out really well because the paper I used um, was a pink with sort of a deeper peachy colored spot. Sorry, I just have put down that I am grateful at the top with a banner piece. I wanted to create another anchor sort of embellishment up the top there. And then I'm just laying out some of these sticker pieces, and I'm trying to work out what I can make work. And so I do like these little, I guess, little frond pieces, but they had a little bit too much white around them. So I've cut them in half, and I'm just trimming a little bit of that off, and I'm going to stick that either side. I do change these clusters a little bit, but I liked that the one to the left-hand side. It's got a floral element, a rainbow, and then those little fronds. So I have gone ahead and changed out the other side to add that in, and I will come back and add a rainbow. Just added another little puffy heart to the top corner there. And again, yeah, here I go to add that rainbow, because I really liked how that was looking on either side, just to balance it a little bit more. And I'm just going to go ahead and bend up my butterflies a little bit and stick those down just in the middle. And I'm just going to trim off that top banner there. And yeah, this layout came together so simply. I had a bit of an idea about how I wanted to lay this out. But yeah, it just came together really well. Like I said, I just added a little bit more of glue there. I needed to pop a little bit of foam adhesive behind that love chipboard piece, just to make sure it sat properly. And now I'm going to go ahead and add some little elements. I'm just sticking down that piece that looks sort of like a sunset. It did have some cactuses and stuff on it, but I've sort of covered them up. And now I'm going to go ahead and use these little sprinkly bits from this Vicki Boutin puffy sticker sheet, and just sprinkle those around. I liked how they sat in the 3 different clusters, and so I thought that finished off those clusters really well. And now, sorry, I'm just reaching for something else. I really should have cut this out. I didn't realize that I'd left such a gap, but I am pulling out some acrylic ink in titanium white, just to splatter around this page. And I love how this looks. I think it really finishes the layout. So I'm going to just cover up my photo a little bit there and just sprinkle that white around the page. And yeah, I love how that looks on that sort of darker background. Now I'm going to come in and finish off with some gold splatters, and that will be it for my layout. So I really appreciate you joining me here. As I said, go and check out everything out, and I'll leave you with some close-ups. Bye.